Alright guys, what's up? It's iBorn16 here from Forever Gaming, bringing you another Madden video. This has been one of the better games I've played so far. Here's a look at his team, which is pretty good, having 294s and 92, which are all higher than my top 3 players. Honestly, this is, like I said earlier, one of the better games I've played, so definitely tune in and watch the whole video. It does a full 360 right before halftime, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna narrate it for you because I don't record my audio, just for the simple fact that I normally listen to music, get pumped up and stuff. So let me know if you guys like it this way, with me recording the gameplay and then going back and like commentating the game, basically giving you tips, showing you why I ran what, why what works and why it doesn't work. Basically anything and everything you need to, basically just the basics that you need to know to do semi good in a head-to-head game of a MUT. So I've also recorded 2 episodes, which would be 3 and 4. I basically combined them all, which will be going up later this week. You guys are gonna see. I think that it's a good idea the way I did it, but you guys can comment and let me know what you think. So alright, so back to the game right here. You guys just saw that I gave up a 38-yard pass on like the first drive. I don't know why I did. I think I was expecting run because he does have the 94 LT, which is the highest that you can upgrade him. So the whole game I'm thinking run first because of how good that card is. Like right there, I hit him 3 to 4 yards after the line of scrimmage. He gets 7, just for that simple fact of that rating compared to my 81 Anthony Barr, 83 Danny Trevathan. You just can't compete. But I'll show you guys how you can actually. You don't really need to have all 95 pluses and dump $100 into the game. You just need to know what you're doing and know how to use a PlayStation controller, basically. So right here, he does keep driving on me down the field. Right there, I was in Tampa 2. I rarely run Tampa 2 in an open field like that right there, just because I don't know. I hate having that in the back of my head that they could hit a deep ball on me just super easily. But anyhow, LT gets really close to the goal line here. Gets to the 2. Now I'm focused more on the run. Obviously, now that he's inside the 5. Still don't run that blitz C, blitz A, or B, because that's so easy to audible into a slant. Just one-on-one, your receiver's gonna beat their corner unless your receiver's like a 4 overall. So right here, I jumped the wrong gap and he got a touchdown. So right away you can see that I'm not playing a good game at all. I'm already down by 7 as he makes this extra point right here. You gotta stay calm though. Don't get flustered because you gave up a touchdown on the first drive. What you gotta do is you gotta sit back, focus in, and get ready to get yourself a win. Because like I said, I already have 1 win. This will be my 2nd, and I already have the video edited for episode what I called 2, 3, and 4, but it ends up being 3, 4, and 5. Actually, my season took a turn for the worse. Just a little bit of a preview of that video. I played some pretty insane squads. I'm not going to say who the 95 overall was I played, but there was definitely one, and there was actually more than one. So right here I start the game 5 wide, which I never do. I don't know why I did, and I get sacked. I mean, like I said, I never do that. Why I did it there, I don't know. I don't know what got in my head, to be honest with you. So now I'm at 2nd and 18. A horrible spot to be in. So what you got to do here is you just got to get yourself into a 3rd and manageable. Try and get under 3rd and 10. That's what I always go for. So right here you're going to see me audible back to the same play. He blitzes again. Tyreek Hill right off the snaps open for 11 yards. So now it's 3rd and 7. That's way more manageable than 3rd and 18. All you got to do now is basically put yourself in a good situation for 4th down or go for the first. You can. I always try to make my mind up on which one of those two I want to do. Again, he blitzes Tyreek Hill on the corner route. I thought he was going to break that, but he ended up getting tackled. That corner must have some decent speed, considering that's 94 on Tyreek Hill. Definitely a player I recommend picking up, considering he does have that 94 speed. He burns a lot of people in the game, like I said in my last video. The streak count also, as you see right here, it's easy to catch the edge with him, even on a blitz, which is what he did. He blitzed both linebackers, both outside, not middle. So just like that, I'm driving down the field on him, and now I show him the same formation, but I'm going to pass out of it. And Evan Ingram ends up being open for minimal, like 4 yards, I think. Yeah, 4-yard play, which isn't anything special, but it's better than losing 4 yards. So now 2nd and 6. I think I go back to mesh switch again and try to hit another drag route. Nope, not. I look for Tariq Cowan here out of the backfield, I think. And he's not there. I end up just chucking this ball away. Basically throwing it away. I tried hitting him too late. He was already out of bounds. It's now 3rd and 6, just like earlier. I try to put myself in a somewhat decent position that I can get the first, and if not, I won't be far for a 4th and 6. Because I always say that field goals don't win you Madden games, but you're going to see here in the next few plays that I go against my own advice and end up kicking a field goal. Because sometimes it is the better decision to make. Why I kept showing him this verticals formation, I don't know. He kept picking it up right away by blitzing. And that's something I finally decided to open my eyes and see, that he blitzed every play almost in man coverage. And by the time he adjusted to not blitzing, it was too late. The game was already almost over and out of hand. So here I take my 3 points. I go down by 4, which honestly isn't a bad idea, considering I get the ball at halftime. That's something too that I always suggest to do, and I always do myself, is I defer the coin toss to the second half. That way I can manage the clock, so that say you would throw an interception, that you can make up for that turnover by managing the clock right, and like getting the ball before half and putting up points, and after also. So now I don't know. I think I come out in a cover 3. Yeah, cover 3 sky press. Once again, I'm expecting a run here, especially with 2 receivers. Only 2 receivers, and he passes on me. He gets a little out route for actually -2 yards, I think, or only 2. Yeah, he lost 2 here. Right here, I'm pretty sure I blitz again. Well, not again, but I end up getting a sack somehow. Yeah, he play action rolls out. Never mind, I was wrong. I should have had a pick there, but I didn't. Anyways, I put myself in a good position on 3rd and 12. To now I can give up something underneath and still not be a first down. Still make him be in that 4th down situation that no one likes being in. So, like I said earlier, right here, just keep him underneath you, which I made a big hit there on LT, but he's not going to fumble. 4th and 10, I thought I was not going to give this up the whole way, but as you watch right now, I end up giving a stupid pass up to Michael Thomas. I don't know how he caught it or held on to it, but he did. Anyways, that's Madden. You gotta be able to rebound and stuff like that and adjust. So that ended the first quarter there. Only down by 4. Definitely a good spot considering how good his team is compared to mine. You gotta play smart too. That's another thing. Another tip. Don't just huck up a deep ball because you don't see anyone open. Just throw it out of bounds. Little stuff like that. That's what'll win you Madden games. So right here he gets another out on me for 10 yards, which I don't know. I say that's okay, but if you keep giving those up, you definitely putting yourself at a little bit of a disadvantage. So I eventually adjust right here by hitting the cover 3 hard flat, which will lock down that stuff underneath. But then if he goes over top, it's normally open. Anyhow, he ended up somehow getting like 6 or 7 yards off that run, which is ridiculous considering he jumped over 4 of my players. 2nd and 4 here. I can't remember what I called. I recorded. If I keep saying I can't remember, it's because I recorded this a couple days earlier and now I'm editing it now while I have a free day. I want to say he ran. No, play action. Nope, he ended up running the ball. I made a big play there. 3rd and 5 again, and this leads to a 4th and 2. Almost positive, or it's the next series that it leads to a 4th and 2. We'll see here. Yeah, 4th and 2. We ended up getting a good hit on him, which definitely is needed. Definitely. So now on 4th and 2, I'm thinking run. You know, he's a 94 LT, and he hits this little tight end dump, whatever you want to call it, route, and ends up getting like 10 yards on it. Yeah. So now he's getting into the red zone. Definitely has me on my heels. I'm just doing me though. Just run what you always run. Don't get rattled because he might be driving the ball on you in 2 series. That's no reason to not stick with your plan. And just like I'm saying there, he broke a run to the left with LT for like 26 yards, I think, exactly, because he was on the 26. You're going to see, though, I don't change anything the next time I'm on defense. I stay exactly where I'm at and just do me. But right here is what I'm talking about when I said about getting the ball after half. I have the ball with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go. I know that if I manage the clock right, I'll be able to get the ball here, score, get the ball after half and score again, and possibly take the lead if not tie. And that's just by good clock management. That's all it takes. But which is something that isn't easy to do, but you can learn to do it if you try. Like right here, I start the series off by running the ball, just so I can get rid of that 2-minute warning, so that won't end up benefiting him, because I have all 3 of my timeouts. Now I think, yeah, I hit my switch again. I end up hitting this Jarvis Landry on the drag. He ends up dropping it though. So I'm at 3rd and 8. I think I just do some. I hit Y-Sail, I think, and Tyreek Hill catches the slant. Yeah. He catches the slant. I'm almost positive, right at the line. If not, just a little over, and that's all it takes. So get what you need, not what you want. So now it's 1st and 10. I'm still not using timeouts. This is the 2nd time I recorded this. I don't know why I didn't, but it ended up working out. Evan Ingram got a big play for a touchdown, which was huge right there, because now there's still 1:43 left. If I make a defensive stand, I can get the ball back even one more time before half. So down by 4, I kick off, and you guys can see what happens here this next series. That LT right there just shrugs off my kick coverage, man, like he's not even in existence. That's what 94s do to you. Detroit getting set to go now. And right now they're saying, hey,
this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
First and 10, he passes, end up getting him sacked. Second and 17, like I said, when you put yourself in these positions, you just have that upper hand all the time. So you can just chill back, give up little stuff all day, because it's not going to get him a first down. Like I said though, if you give up little stuff, which is fine, you can't give up deep balls over the middle like that, which ended up hurting me. So now he ends up switching, what I thought was switching the sides of the play, but he ends up actually changing it, I'm pretty sure. And goes for this deep ball. Ronnie Watts playing center field, picks him off like it's nothing. So now I have the ball, 43 seconds to go. I know that field goal range is very easy to get to. I mean, I shouldn't say very easy, but it's possible to get to, especially with all 3 timeouts remaining. So I start out with a run, just trying to catch him off guard, because not too many people would expect a run on a first and 10, especially with 43 seconds remaining. I ended up getting like maybe 7 yards, possibly 6. Yeah, 6 yards, but that's not enough yards in the play to make it worth it, if you know what I mean by that. So now I start hitting the pass, and Evan Ingram on this deep post, he's got one middle linebacker, normally he's always going to be there. But like I said, it wasn't. I didn't say, but I just threw it away. And that's what you got to do when you don't have an open receiver. Just chuck the ball away. It's better to do that and give yourself a 3rd and 4 than give yourself like a possible jump ball that can get picked or sack, which neither of which you want. I ended up deciding to run it there. I still don't know why. Like I said earlier, I don't know why I'm not calling timeouts right here. I mean, I have 3 of them and 20 seconds remaining and ticking. But I end up getting lucky. I don't know if it's luck, but hitting Jarvis Landry on this play for, I don't know, like maybe 30 or 22 yards. Which now I'm 1 play out of field goal range. I end up hitting it right here, and then I let the time expire. No, I don't let it expire. I let it get under 3 seconds, and I kick the field goal and go into halftime.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And he'll win it over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage.
Now I'm down by 1 point, going into halftime, knowing I get the ball back, which is a really good spot to be in.
To see about getting 3 points. He connected on his first, this from 41. And Boswell's kick is good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 2.
So right here, I think it might be this play now. Yeah, it is. Tyreek Hill gets absolutely leveled. I was expecting to fumble the ball there, but luckily I didn't. Because that is not what you need to be having the first play after halftime. So here I start off in my halfback stretch formation that I love to run. Just because I can audible out of it and run to the weak side, which normally people won't stack. But I end up catching the edge here for like 10 yards. I think I got the first. Yep. Even on a blitz, like I said earlier, that plays definitely one I would recommend. The best way to stop that run is by not blitzing. I know it doesn't make much sense, but it's what I found to work. Now Evan Ingram again on this pass, on this corner out, beats his deep safety for 18 yards, and I'm just driving on him now at this point. 28 yards in 2 plays is not a bad way to start the half. I think I hit Adrian Peterson here, I'm not sure though. Yeah, I end up losing yards, which is fine. Which is fine to lose yards if you can just gain those yards back and more. Is what you need to do and what you have to do.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really hard for a running back.
So I'm in the four verts formation again. Not the same one as earlier, but I have Tyreek Hill over the middle. And I'm gonna prove a big point right here. If you get good, solid players that they don't have to be a 95, they don't have to be an 80. Get a good player with high speed, which I spent no money on, and I beat him man to man, play after play. That's twice in a row, and I don't go to it a third time, but it would have been there had I gone to it a third time. And that brings up another point about defensive coverages. I will never run man coverage, no matter what. I think that that's the stupidest thing to run for the exact reason that I just said, because unless you have a god squad of insane corners, don't even try it, because there are people that get good players just for that reason. And right there you see I hit AP out of the backfield for another touchdown. Now I have the lead. I go for 2 here, and I end up going up by 7. So just like that, I was down, I think 14-3 maybe, and now I'm up 21-14. That's why you just gotta stay calm in Madden games and just do you, basically. Run your offense and it'll work out.
You get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. He oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Boswell on now to kick this one away.
I end up giving up a somewhat big kick return here, but it's not too bad. Only to the 34.
Gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second.
Come out and cover 3 match again. Like one of my favorite cover 3 plays to run, and he starts running the ball again. I hit him right there, like I said, and beginning of the recording, but he falls forward for like 3 more yards, which is insane. 2nd and 4, I don't remember what he does here. He runs again, ends up getting a stupid animation, gets the first down. Whatever though. Actually didn't get it. 3rd and 1. And right here, I'm pretty sure, yep, Richard Sherman makes a huge play for me. With so much space, and now it's 4th and 1, I think. And right here, I make the biggest play of the game. He shows me 2 running back, 2 tight end set, so I don't really care if he throws the little tight end dump again. I'm expecting run, so I get on my use, and I pick a hole, and I basically just try and time the snap, and right here it ends up working out. Wow, no it doesn't. I was way off. There's a little sneak peek of what happens on, I think, the 2-point conversion it is, or something. I end up timing it right. Trust me, I wouldn't just make that up. But you can see why that play worked for him. Like I said, I took my middle linebacker, timed the snap, and basically just tried and guess a hole, and the pitch was wide open. So now 2nd and 8. I'm just, like I said, keep saying over and over and over and over again. Just staying in my cover 3, trusting my defense, knowing that my offense is moving the ball on this kid. Here he throws a little out route to I don't know who that is. I think Michael Thomas maybe, but I thought it was getting a fumble there, and it ended up not happening, which is fine. I knew that if he didn't score here before the 4th quarter, that I was going to be in a good position, which I can't remember if he does get it in before the 4th or not. I don't think that he does, but anyhow, his halfback made a good catch there. 5 yards, which I did not expect it to be worth 5 yards, but it's whatever. Once again, you guys know already, cover 3 defense. This is simple stuff at this point now. Play action again. I'm watching the tight end, then watch center field. Didn't work out. He hits Julian Edelman over the top for a big play and a touchdown. But like I Like I keep repeating myself, you have to just be you. And this call right here, he goes for 2. I don't get why, but this is the biggest play of the game. I was saying earlier about the 4th and 1. He goes for 2 for the lead in the 3rd quarter, which makes no sense to me. I take my middle linebacker, pick a gap, and watch what happens. Stuffed. Richard Sherman comes down and makes the biggest play of the game for me, because now I know that I'm up by 1 and I get the ball. So that means basically I can run shoe clock or whatever just to put this game on ice, is what I like to say, basically. Other than that, there's not much to this game. I kind of went over everything. You guys are going to see what happens here. It's pretty simple. I end up driving down and breaking one with Tariq Cohen. I kind of just gave it away, though, because I want to talk about future episodes. Like I said, I already have the next episode 3, 4, and 5 edited. In the video, I say episode 2 because I forgot about the first video that I posted, but just regard that. After this game, I end up being 2-0 in my season, which is a very good start, better than 0-2 or 1-2. I have a lot of good gameplay. I actually just got done recording a different gameplay, and I knocked off the best team I've ever played before, and it has definitely been my best Madden game ever. Definitely tune into that. That'll probably be going up next week sometime. So just be aware, have your post notifications on if you don't. I mean, that helps us a lot too. The next video is going to only be a 3 to 4 minute video. This one is like a half an hour because I did commentate the whole video, which if it is something that you guys like, then let me know, because I can do this every time, or I can cut, I can do whatever, I can put highlights only, whatever you guys want to see, but just let me know. So here's the end of the game. He ends up forfeiting after I put this touchdown up on him. Still, I don't know why he would forfeit yet. There's like half an hour left or something. I ended up breaking that. Right here, you're going to see his quits. Why, I didn't know. Still like half the quarter left, not half an hour. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tune in to the next one. Peace.
Home your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room.